Ang pre-application form ipanghatag kaninyo human aning programa.
Luwas ug maayong panubig, kini ang among misyon dinhi sa COWD.
Nahibaw ka ba nga ang illegal nga pagkutay sa tubig o pagsumpay nga wala miagi sa metro sa COWD nahisupak sa Republic Act 8041 Section 8 nga mao ang anti-pilferage law?
Wala na biyo kong kabalog yun, sir. Kaya grade 1, section 8, ramang man, sir.
Pwede ka usab mapriso o mamultahan. I-report ang mga illegal nga koneksyon sa tubig sa among buhatan sa Corrales Avenue. Mahimo kamong motawag sa 555-9850 o sa 0906-007-0411. Pwede sad mag-message sa among Facebook page.
Unya na, bes, maligos ako. Mana ako dira. Hoy! Kabayo! Pagulat sa motor na ewa pa ko na human.
Nahibalo ka ba nga tungod anang leakage, muhinay o mawala ang aga sa inyong gripo? Posible pa, makontamina ang inyong tubig o makaguba pa jud kini sa istruktura sa inyong palibot.
Hello, water district.
I-report ang mga water leak sa among buhatan sa Corrales Avenue. Mahimo kamong mutawag sa 555-9850 o sa 0906-007-0411. Pwede sad mag-message sa ilang Facebook page.
Policy on water pilferage, illegal connection, and unlawful use of deep well.
The Cagayan de Oro City Water District General Manager, Bienvenido V. Batar Jr., presented a proposed policy to the board regarding water pilferage, illegal connection, and unlawful use of deep wells. The policy is based on legal provisions, including Sections 8, 9, 10, and 11 of RA 8041, which addresses the national water crisis, in Chapter 7, Section 31 of PD 198, which promotes local operation and control of water systems. The policy stipulates that anyone caught with illegal connections, water tampering, or other activities constituting water theft will face immediate disconnection or removal of their water meter. Reconnection will only be allowed after payment of the total amount due, including assessed consumption value, penalty charges, and incidental expenses. Violators will receive a notice of violation and have 10 calendar days to settle their obligations. Failure to do so will result in legal action for water pilferage under the relevant legal provisions.
Administrative charges for violations vary by type. For residential, first offense, 6,000. Second offense, 10,000. Third offense, 15,000 with perpetual disconnection from water service.
for commercial and industrial. First offense, 50,000. Second offense, 70,000. Third offense, 100,000 with perpetual disconnection from water service.
Republic Act No. 8041, National Water Crisis Act of 1995.
Section 8 Anti-Pilferage. It is hereby declared unlawful for any person to a. Destroy, damage, or interfere with any canal, raceway, ditch, lock, pier, inlet, crib, bulkhead, dam, gate, service, reservoir, aqueduct, water mains, water distribution pipes, conduit pipes, wire benchmark, monument, or other works, appliance, machinery, buildings, or property of any water utility entity, whether public or private. B. Do any malicious act which shall injuriously affect the quantity or quality of the water or sewage flow of any waterworks and/or sewerage system, or the supply, conveyance, measurement, or regulation thereof, including the prevention of or interference with any authorized person engaged in the discharge of duties connected therewith. C. Prevent, obstruct, and interfere with the survey, works, and construction of access road and water mains and distribution network, and any related works of the utility entity. D. Tap, make, or cause to be made any connection with water lines without prior authority or consent from the water utility concerned, like direct tapping of pipeline. It is often done by connecting pipes between the COWD main source and the customer's distribution pipe in order to illegally draw water. Unauthorized reopening of closed, abandoned water service connection. It is an act of opening the closed water service brought about by non-payment of water bills. Bypass connection is a form of illegal connection that is usually done to draw water in a way that the water meter is bypassed. E. Tamper, install or use tampered water meters, sticks, magnets, reversing water meters, shortening of vane wheels, and other devices to steal water, or interfere with accurate registry or metering of water usage, or otherwise result in its diversion in a manner whereby water is stolen or wasted, like tampering of water meter, is a form of illegal connection wherein the perpetrators tampers their water meter in order to reduce its registration of their consumption. Reversed water is the deliberate reversing of water meter in order to alter and reduce registration of water consumption. Illegal dismounting of water meter is the deliberate removal of water meter from the angle meter valve in order to draw water directly from the water service connection. Illegal use of booster pump is the use of pump that draws water directly from the water meter in order to draw water directly from the water main, and thereby adversely affecting the withdrawal of water by other nearby registered customers. Use of magnetic device. It is used to alter or stop meter counter. F. Use or receive the direct benefit of water service with knowledge that diversion, tampering, or illegal connection existed at the time of that use, or that the use or receipt was otherwise without the authorization of the water utility. G. Steal or pilfer water meters, main lines, pipes, and related or ancillary facilities. H. Steal water for profit or resale. I. Knowingly possess stolen or tampered water meters, and J. Knowingly or willfully allow the occurrence of any of the above.
Section 9. Prima facie evidence. The presence of any of the following circumstances shall constitute prima facie evidence of theft, pilferage, or of any unlawful acts enumerated in Section 8 hereof. A. The existence of illegal or unauthorized tapping to the water main or distribution pipe. B. The existence of any illegal connection such as a reversed meter, shortened vane wheel, bypass, or other connections which adversely affect the registration of the water meter. C. The presence of a bored hole in the glass cover of the water meter, or at the back of or any part of the meter, including the vertical vane. D. The presence of tampered or fake seals on the meters. Inspection of tampered water meters shall be done in the presence of the registered water consumer. E. The presence of a reversed meter in the premises, insertion of rod, wire, or stick in the meter, filed or shortened vane wheel, removal or altering of any part of the meter mechanism, use of magnet, and any similar illegal devices which interfere with the meter registration. F. Destruction of the meter protection and other metering accessories, or G. Abnormal imprints, traces, or marks found in the meter assembly. The prima facie shall not apply to tenants who have occupied the house or dwelling for 90 days or less.
Section 10. Special aggravating circumstances. The following shall be considered as aggravating. A. When the violation is committed in conspiracy with at least another person, both of whom shall be considered as principals. B. When the offense is committed by, or in connivance with, private plumber, officer or employee of the water utility concerned, who shall all be considered as principals, or C. When the violation is coupled with the sale from a source which is illegal, or unregistered or unauthorized, or a source with a tampered meter.
Water service contract.
The parties agree that the COWD shall provide water service to the customer's installation located at the address given above, during the period of the contract at the rates stipulated and under the conditions provided in the schedule of water rates. The COWD shall not be responsible for the interruption of the service for causes beyond its control, nor be liable to the customer for damages caused by defective conditions. The COWD reserves the right to cut off the supply or disconnect the service any day for the following reasons. A. For repair. B. For non-payment of bills when due. C. For fraudulent practice in relation to use of water sewer, and D. For using the water for purposes other than that applied for. The customer shall conform to and abide with all of the Cagayan de Oro City Water District resolutions, rules and regulations and guidelines pertaining to the water services. The customer shall pay its water bill monthly to the COWD or its authorized collecting banks according to the reading of the water meter reader on or before due date as indicated in its water bill. Its due date is 20 calendar days from reading date, within which time he or she may pay without penalty. Failure to receive a bill does not relieve the customer of liability and shall be deemed a debt to the COWD. All water bills unpaid after due date shall be served with a disconnection notice, and disconnection shall be made if the customer shall not settle its account within 48 hours from receipt of the said notice. The COWD shall supply the water meter for the customer. The customer shall protect the water meter from any type of damage or loss. Should any water meter becomes unserviceable or condemned for one reason or another, the average consumption for 3 months period previous to the date when the meter becomes unserviceable or condemned shall be the basis for subsequent bills, or flat rate shall be charged whichever is greater. The district shall charge the customer with the minimum service charge at the prevailing water rates in the event that there is no usage consumption of water. The customer shall make no changes in his/her approved connection without previously signing a revision of contract for the purpose in the office of the COWD. The customer shall notify the COWD in case of transfer of ownership or when tenant leaves the premises, or when the customer died. Representative of the COWD shall have access to the premises at all hours for the purpose of inspection, testing, repairs, and disconnection, and that no one shall be permitted to remove, change, or tamper the installation unless authorized by the Cagayan de Oro City Water District. The district shall maintain the service connection from the water main to the meter and including the water meter. All pipes and fixtures extending from the meter or lying beyond the meter shall be installed and maintained by the concessionaire or customer. The customer shall be responsible for regularly monitoring their water consumption and the corresponding billing issued by COWD. Any sudden or irregular changes in consumption must be immediately reported to the district for verification and appropriate action. Service pipes and accessories installed within the road right-of-way from the main meter are considered automatically donated to the COWD and becomes the property of the Cagayan de Oro City Water District. Installation of a booster pump or direct online pumping from the service tap by the concessionaire is strictly prohibited. The concessionaire must provide a sump or intermediate reservoir if he needs to pump and bring the water to a higher elevation. Any device that may be found within the premises of the concessionaire or customer contrary to the rules and regulations of the COWD or installations that may be discovered to have been tampered with and/or illegally connected or installed shall be sufficient cause for the disconnection of the water service in question by the authorized representative of COWD and automatic termination of this contract, in addition to criminal and/or civil action in court. The concessionaire shall not in any manner install or maintain any physical connection between any private source of water supply and the district water supply. In case the customer does maintain another source of water supply, such source must be duly declared and registered with COWD. Furthermore, the customer must likewise maintain an independent piping system for each water supply source to avoid cross-connection. If the applicant customer or concessionaire is only a tenant or does not own the house, the owner of the house or building shall be jointly and severally liable with the applicant customer. In the event of misrepresentation of the building owner, lot owner, or applicant concessionaire regarding a new application which was discovered to have an old account, the COWD reserves the right to disconnect the new connection until full payment of the old account by the building lot owner or applicant concessionaire. Finally, in order for COWD to properly size the water meter and service line of the customer or concessionaire, the latter shall be required to declare the number and kind of fixture units that will be served by their applied service connection using the COWD standard form marked as Annex A of this water service contract.
Niadtong milabay August 1, 1973, ang Cagayan de Oro City Water District mao'y pinakaunang water district sa atong nasod. Ang COWD usa kini ka government-owned and controlled corporation nga adunay misyon nga mahitungod sa panubig ug moalagad sa atong katilingban. Adunay panglantaw nga mahimo og labing maayo nga water district sa atong nasod. Ang Cagayan de Oro City Water District naningkamot usab sa paghatag sa ilang mga maayong baruganan sa tanan nila nga mga kalihukan. Ang opisina sa COWD makita sa Corrales Avenue ug adunay usab tulo ka mga sub-offices nga mahimutang dapit sa makasandig, kauswagan ug agusan niining dakbayan. Adunay kapinsa nga mga service connections. Ang COWD nagpadayon sa pagbuhat o pagtuman sa atong katilingban pinaagi sa pag-alagad bahin sa atong panubig ug maayo nga pagserbisyo. Ang COWD naningkamot sa kalidad bahin sa panubig ug pinaagi sa pagsubay sa Philippine National Standards for Drinking Water. Ang laboratory sa COWD regular nagpahigayon sa usa ka water sampling aron maampingan ang kalidad sa panubig. Kon water disinfection pinaagi sa chlorination aron nga mawala ang mga bakterya nga mao'y hinungdan sa nagkalaing-laing mga sakit. Pinaagi niini ang COWD kay naningkamot nga ang atong panubig kay limpyo, mainom ug luwas sa mga balatian.
Una, kinahanglan kini motambong sa usa ka orientation seminar nga gipahigayon sa matag adlaw nga Sabado dinhi sa atong opisina sa COWD. Ikaduha, magkuha og pre-application form sa Customer Care Service Assistance Desk aron adunay mga kasayuran nga kinahanglanon uban sa mga sumunod nga mga dokumento. Para sa private lot applicant, titulo sa yuta or tax declaration, deed of sale, o proof of heirs. Para sa rental residence applicant, lease contract o tax declaration or titulo sa yuta. Para sa public land applicant, certification gikan sa barangay captain or presidente sa association, affidavit of waiver, o certification from Pag-ibig, Home Mortgage, Balikatan. Para sa subdivision residence applicant, certification gikan sa subdivision developer o assumption of mortgage. Para sa city relocation residence applicant, certification gikan sa City Housing Urban Development Department. Adunay kinahanglanon nga mga private documents. Clear copy sa marriage contract, clear copy sa birth certificate, ug any valid IDs. Other requirements: special power of attorney ug secretary's certificate. Pagpahinumdum nga dili mawala o madaot ang bisan usa ka impormasyon nga pahina sa maong COWD application kay manginahanglan kini og pagapulihan sa tibuok nga forma sa mao nga application. Pagkahuman niini, mohatag sila sa mga kumpletong kinahanglanon nga dokumentos aron pag-asosihon kon inspeksyonon sulod sa 2 to 3 working days gikan sa adlaw nga paghatag. Aron masayaran ang distansya gikan sa pipe main line. Ug ang gidakon ug aduna bay stub out ug naa bay dugang nga bayronon nga kinahanglanon sa excavation permit. Ang inspector maoy mohatag sa advice slip sa aplikante pagkahuman sa pipe layout. Pagkahuman niini, ang aplikante manawag o magpahibalo sa COWD 2 calendar days. Ang inspector magbuhat sa ikaduha nga inspection aron masayran kung ang mga existing pipeline nagsumala sa existing COWD map standards. Ang mga pipes nga gitugot sa COWD nga pwede ra gamiton. Para sa ISO SDR 11, 20 mm or 1/2. Ang pipeline layout kay kinahanglan malubong og insakto uban sa standard depth nga 40 cm or 14 inches ubos sa yuta. GI pipe para sa passing concrete pavement o GI pipe encasement sa service lines subay sa drainage o open canals. Ang mga bayronon sa new service connection. Ang husto nga pagtaod sa service connection mahitabo sulod sa duha ngadto sa 3 ka semana gikan sa pagbayad o nag-agad sa kadaghanon sa mga aplikante. Ang mga residential building nga under construction nga pagabasihan sa commercial rate. Ipahibalo usab dayon sa aplikante o ang nanag-iya sa building pagkahuman sa construction aron ang COWD Office Inspector pagausbon dayon ang water rate reclassification. Pagpahinumdum nga sumala sa atong balaod, adunay percent nga discount ang tanan senior citizen. Magkuha sila sa mga kinahanglang papeles o muadto sila sa COWD Commercial Department o mag-apply kada tuig og senior citizen discount aron makunhuran kon discount sa water bill sa mga gakonsumo lamang og 30 cubic meters paubos.
Ang meter reading section, maoy masayod sa meter reading bahin sa tubig nga inyong nagamit. Depende sa kadaganon sa usa ka bulan. Pagkahuman niini, ang water bill ipanghatag sa inyong mga panimalay. Hinumdumi nga ang due date sa imong water bill sulod sa 20 working days gikan sa imong reading date. Ang COWD, adunay kausaban nga water rates increase nga gipatuman kaniadtong May 1, 2014. Tagpila ba ang tubig sa COWD? Kung mulapas na ang imong water bill sa due date, adunay 10% nga penalty idugang sa imong bill account. Ang duha ka bulan sa tubig nga wala pa nabayaran, mahatagan sa disconnection notice. Ang pagputol sa tubig, mahitabo kini sa 48 hours, human madawat ang disconnection notice.
Kung gusto mo pataod pag-usab o ibalik ang water service connection, gikinahanglan nga bayaran ang total billing aron ibalik ang pagtaod sa water meter. Adunay bayad nga kung ikaw magpataod balik sa sulod sa 60 ka adlaw gikan sa pagputol sa water meter. Apan, kung magpataod balik sa water meter pagkahuman sa 60 ka adlaw, kinahanglan nga magbayad og notarial fee nga pagkahuman sa duha ka bulan para lamang sa residential connection ug usa ka bulan para lamang sa commercial connection ug walay application form para sa pagpataod balik sa water meter ug service line kay pagaputlon kini gikan sa COWD pipe mainline ug mahimo kining nga new connection ibabaw sa pag-apply sa reconnection. Kung adunay nahitabong pagpangawat sa atong water meter nga gitaod ubos sa tuig 2003, adunay pagabayaran nga kantidad nga apan kung ang gikawat nga metro nataod sa tuig 2003 pataas, libre kini ug walay pagabayaran subay sa atong Water Meter Stub-Out Implementation Program. Kinahanglan lang adunay police blotter report ubos sa pangalan sa tag-iya sa water meter.
Ang mga hinungdan nga adunay water interruption. Kung adunay schedule, leakage repair, preventive maintenance works, installation of flow meter, fire hydrants, o power interruption. Kung adunay unscheduled, power interruption o emergency leakage repairs. Kung adunay nahibalo nga adunay leakage sa inyong mga silingan, illegal connection sa tubig o pagpangawat sa meter, palihog, ipahibalo kini dayon, pinaagi sa personal, sa pag-text message o pagtawag sa COWD niini nga mga numero. Nganong importante kini? Tungod kay ang mga leakages mahimong dakong hinungdan nga mosulod kini sa atong mga pipelines. Mahimo usab nga magkahinay ang water pressure sa atong mga dapit ug masayang ang mga tubig. Ang tubig nga gikan sa illegal nga connection ug ang pagkawat niini adunay legal case. Sa nagbuhat niini or moresulta usab sa dugang sa ilang mga penalty. Aron masiguro nga ang produkto sa water supply system usa ka clean o safe potable water pinaagi sa pagsubay sa Philippine National Standards for Drinking Water. Ang COWD kay nagsugod usab sa paghimo sa Water Safety Plan. Kita lamang ang magtinabangay, kung dili karon, kanusa pa man.
Paying your water bills have been made convenient and available to you in every corner and even online. With the help of our authorized collecting banks, and authorized collecting partners, you can pay your water bills wherever you are, and in any time of the day. GCash is our highest collecting partner since you can access it anytime on your mobile phone, and it is very easy to use. You just open your GCash app and go to Bills. Search for our biller, Cagayan de Oro, CDO, Water District. Fill up the required fields. All data that you need can be found on your water bill, like account number, account name, due date, and water ID number, or WIN. We suggest you also put your email address. Review your payment details and confirm. And you're done.